and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited for today's video because today is all about your next romantic love interest, okay? And also, will it last? So we're really gonna get into the relationship. So before I get started, you can hit me up on Etsy. It's in the description below for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me if you ever want one. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel called to. And other than that, we're just gonna jump right in, okay? So pause the video if you need more time. And yes, you can pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the blue stone, group 2 with the red stone, group 3 with the green stone, and group 4 with the yellow stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then when you're ready, pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the blue stone, let's get right into it, okay? Your next romantic love interest, will it last? Everything about that. All right, let's get into it. So the first couple of cards we have that was under your stone is regeneration and illumination. So immediately, what I can say is I'm not getting exactly an energy where this person is necessarily someone you already know and it's like the reemergence of a relationship. Of course it could be, but immediately the energy I get with this person makes you feel alive again. With you guys, group 1, I'm already picking up on an energy where you question yourself a lot. You question whether or not you've grown, changed, evolved. You question your power, and it's because you specifically haven't had an opportunity to exercise your power. But that doesn't mean that you haven't learned all the lessons that you've learned. That doesn't mean that you don't have any power. You just haven't gotten an opportunity to show yourself or see in the 3D, oh, I can do this. I've really changed. I really have better standards, or I really have strong boundaries, you know? I feel like, you know, something that had to do with a relationship triggered an ascension within you, and in the meantime you've had like family members push your boundaries or coworkers push your boundaries, and you have kind of like allowed those boundaries to fall a little bit, and because of that you're relating it to relationships. I haven't learned anything, I haven't grown as much as I thought I did, and that's not true at all. So this person is going to make you feel alive again. They're going to show you the new version of yourself, because this person is going to give you an opportunity to see all the growth that you've done with that regeneration. It's like you actually get to see in the 3D, wow, I've really changed, or I've really grown, or wow, you know, the love interests that I get are a lot better. And then we have illumination, so they're definitely going to show you. There's a lot of seeing with this person, you know, it's like seeing is believing is what I'm hearing. This person shows you that they care for you, you know, they're very action oriented. Oop. I just heard sentimental too, because I immediately was going to say, oh yeah, so they're definitely in their masculine energy. But now I'm hearing sentimental. So this person, I am feeling they are tapped in to their feminine energy as well. So let's see what else we get. A whole stack just keeps wanting to fall out for you guys. So I'm going to take it. Yeah, this is so funny. This is the same stack that I wanted to fall out before. Okay, there is a lot going on, so let's just get into it, okay? Your next romantic love interest, 10 of Pentacles, Hierophant in reverse. So you didn't see this person coming, and for most of you, to be honest, you don't know this person. If you do know this person, this is not someone you had a full-on relationship with. At most, you would have dated for like, I want to say a couple of weeks, but I'll say a couple of months just to be more realistic. Tapping into this person's energy, it could be someone that you know, but I really don't feel for the most of you this is someone you've dated. Hierophant in reverse, if this is someone you know, again, it's like someone who, like you've seen this person like in school or in your neighborhood or at somewhere, like, you know, you've seen them at the store before, you know of them, you've heard of them, maybe your family, you know, your parents are friends or something like that, so you've seen them, but you guys have never explored anything. And it's like, I'm getting this energy of, I never looked at you this way. So for those of you who do know this person, this is someone who you've seen in passing, you never looked at them like, and they never looked at you like, and now you're both looking at each other like, there's something here. But I am getting long-term relationship energy. So for you guys, your next romantic interest is going to be long-term. Oh, we just have so much going on. I'm like, I don't even know what to get into. This is definitely, oh my God, I'm just noticing this. We have the Empress in reverse and the Emperor. Interesting. So you guys definitely are a true pair. You embody divine masculine and divine feminine, but there's a lot of divine feminine healing happening in this relationship, in this person and you. This is not necessarily saying the divine feminine or whoever would identify themselves as divine feminine is the one that needs all the work, but I definitely see a healing of the divine feminine energy. Both of you are being challenged to express yourself. Both of you are being challenged to be empathetic with each other. And this is like a learning experience. So like I said, this person is showing you all of the growth that you've done and vice versa. This is definitely one of those relationships where you learn a lot from them. Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Cups. So one of the things that you're going to learn in this relationship, so first of all, what I can say is I do definitely feel like this relationship is going to last. But with the Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles in reverse, when this relationship starts, it's a lot of pressure right off the rip. Like in the very beginning of the relationship, both of you just fall head first. Like both of you immediately give your all. And then you learn that you have to kind of like, okay, we can't just fall in this too quickly. We have to build a solid foundation. And so I feel like things in this relationship are really, really intense at first, and then they kind of neutralize. And I feel like we have the Four of Cups here, so someone's going to be assuming that, oh, this relationship's not going to last. Someone's getting triggered because of this change in energy. You're going to have to be comfortable with the ebb and flow in relationships, because this is a long-term relationship, but it's not always intense. Like marriages, they're not always, you know, like when the newlywed phase is very much so different than like the solid rock and partnership phase that you have at 5 years. You know what I mean? And someone is really triggered by that, because with this like change in energy, because it's more foundational and you're having to really build, someone is really doubting. And I do feel it is like it's on your end, whoever's watching. I feel like your person, they're more like they fell in head first with you, but they're like, you know, just like open to whatever and however the relationship kind of transform. But I do feel like you guys are a bit triggered once things kind of slow down and they get more real, because you take it as, oh, because things aren't as exciting, you know, and now I'm hearing I'm not interesting. So you guys may be triggered by who you really are. Like maybe you're more basic. I love my basic friends. I love my wild, crazy friends. I personally love individualism. And I feel like you guys, like in a past relationship, maybe you felt like you always had to keep things exciting. You always had to be fun and interesting. So in this relationship, the energy isn't super intense because you're knowing each other and now you're building a foundation. You're taking it as, oh my God, they're gonna get bored with me. Like, so I definitely feel some triggering. We got the Death card and the Devil card here. I'm getting a lot of Plutonian and Neptunian energy, where it's like, you know, a lot of illusions and distortions that you're having to break through. That Devil energy, it's so challenging, but there's a real relationship built here. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this is an energy of a transformation, a full transformation having to happen. Death card I'm feeling is more of an ego death, and the death of relationships as you know it. So I really feel like, honestly, this could be your forever person, but there's a very foundational energy with this person. This relationship is going to last years. So yes, it will last. But Ten of Cups in reverse, relationships as you see it are definitely changing. This is one of those relationships where you really get into the nitty gritty and you really see what a relationship truly is. For you guys, group one, I would assume that you guys haven't really been in a long-term relationship. Some of you probably have, and this is like the reason that this is such a transformative relationship for you, because like I said, you're being able to in real time see the difference between the older version of yourself and the newer version of yourself. But even the version of yourself now, or the version of yourself that you are when you enter this relationship, is going to be different for you when you're years into this relationship. Like there's a lot of rebirth and death happening here. So it's so much. But we have the Ace of Wands, which is exciting. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is an interesting energy coming up. I feel like you guys are going to switch jobs. This person may motivate you to pursue your dreams. With that Ace of Wands, I'm feeling travel with that, traveling for passion purposes. So this person may like to travel, or you guys may decide to, I don't know, create a travel blog together, or get a job where you can review hotels and suites and different things like that, so you guys can both travel. But I do see travel based on passion, and there's like a free energy here. So whatever job you're working now, I don't see you working that once you're in the thick of this relationship. Like, I see a change in job happening. So like I said, the version of you that you are now, you're gonna be so different. Strength card in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. A lot of truths being revealed in this relationship. What you thought relationships were, you're seeing is very different. You know, you're seeing relationships to be very different than you originally thought. I'm like all over the place. I'm like, what deck do I want for you guys? We have skywriting. Oh my God, I love it. And spirit of the river. You guys, that is literally what I was just talking about. A lot of blue here as well, so a lot of psychic development. Skywriting, at the bottom of this card it says the fates. So this was meant to be, which is why it's teaching you so much. You're experiencing so much in this relationship. Definitely a long-term relationship. I really want to say like 5 years plus with this group, but I don't want to put like a number on it and then have you guys like, you know, start to overthink about it or anything. But very, very substantial energy, just to give you an idea with this relationship. But the fates, it was meant to happen. You're experiencing a lot. It was always going to happen. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, for those of you who right now you haven't met this person yet, and you're like, you know, wondering if it's truly going to happen, wondering if your manifesting is working, it is working. But just because you haven't gotten the opportunity to see that in the 3D doesn't mean that all of this isn't still going to happen. Okay. And then spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. That's literally what I was just talking about with the travel that I was feeling for you guys, likely based off of someone's dream or a desire that you awaken within each other once you start to really break down and get into this relationship. So I'm so excited for you. Definitely gonna last. But that is everything about your next relationship. And yeah, you can hit me up on Etsy in the description if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 2 with the redstone. Let's get right into it. All about your next relationship and will it last. So the first 2 cards we have that was under your stone is potential and yin. Very interesting energy. So we have a lot of potential here. I think the universe is coming right out the gate saying this person has the potential to be your everything if you want it. Like, and I hate to jump so far ahead, but there's a lot of potential with this person. It's like you're getting your first glimpse of truly what you want out of marriage or a life partnership as well. Whether or not you choose for this to be your life partner, there is that potential, I will say, but you're getting an idea of what you actually want and need in that kind of relationship. If you want marriage or if you'd rather a life partnership, whatever, you're seeing reflections of that in this relationship. And then we have yin, so a very strong feminine energy, which I absolutely love, letting me know that the person that you're about to enter a union with or relationship with, they are romantically tapped in. They're tapped into their feminine energy. They have the ability to be empathetic, sympathetic, to resonate with you, and it's very easy for them. I'm just getting a very easy energy when it comes to slowing down so that you can speak your piece, or slowing down so that you feel understood, heard, etc. They have no issue with that. They know when to pull back. They know how to tap in. They're very connected to how you feel. So let's see. Group 2, their next romantic relationship, and will it last? I feel like you've been manifesting this person, and recently you stopped. Recently, like, I heard 6 months, so it could be that long. That's not that recent though. Recent in the grander scheme of things, but 6 months, 6 weeks, last 6 days. I don't know, the number 6 may be significant to you. Maybe you were born in June or on the 6th or vice versa. But I was hearing 6 with that. 8 of Pentacles though, I feel like you guys have been manifesting romance, and then you stopped for a while and you started to focus on other things to allow this to come through. So that is playing a significant role as to why it's working and why it's coming through. This person is coming through when you stop paying attention. We have the Hanged One in reverse. It did come out. So some of you haven't stopped trying to manifest, but the universe is just telling you, relax, you've already really done the work for this to come through. This isn't something that you really have to manifest anymore. And you may even start to get in your own way if you keep going at it. Because you're going to start to pick yourself apart and feel like there's still all this stuff you need to do, and that is not true. The universe is really wanting you to tap into yourself and kind of call this person towards you by just tapping into yourself. Not with the intention of calling this person towards you, but they will naturally be attracted to you if you just tap into you. So, you know, that spiritual work, the meditation, you know, other spiritual practices. I don't know, I just heard Tai Chi. So maybe someone's been practicing Tai Chi, which I personally want to get into because that's all about energy movement and control and things like that. But yeah, tapping into this energy, the universe is telling you, first of all, slow down, because there's just like this winding up I'm seeing and feeling, and I don't really know how to describe it, but it's definitely getting in your way. Yeah, we have the 10 of Swords. You may be picking yourself apart at this time, and you're just getting in your own way. What is the nature of this relationship? Yeah, the universe is telling you, preserve your energy. We got the 4 of Pentacles here. Preserve your energy and just kind of wait for now. Hermit in reverse. It's honestly better that you go within during this time. Ooh! Oh my God. You know, honestly, guys, I'm going to be honest. We got the Lovers and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving twin flame energy. This is giving here for a good time, not a long time, if I'm being totally honest. And I feel like that's why we have the potential card here in the beginning, because this person, they do have the potential to be your life partner. But you're gonna have to walk away from a version of yourself that doesn't serve you in this relationship, and so are they. So you're really gonna have to work together, and that's why there's so much like twin flame focus in the tarot card community, in the spiritual community, because these type of relationships, these lovers type of relationships are they're very challenging, you know, very challenging. Like, there's a lot of work that has to be done together, a lot of trust that you have to have. You have to really fully surrender to this relationship. This is looking like a twin flame natured connection. 10 of Pentacles in reverse though, honestly, it could fall apart. 8 of Cups, you could end up walking away from this person, pursuing other things, or you could end up walking away from who you were when this relationship started into a new version of yourself, vice versa with your person, and you both move together in a whole new form of relationships. But you know, you can't control what someone else does, so that's why it's going to take a high level of creativity. I will say I'm not getting anything that indicates difficulty within this person, but when you're in a twin flame connection, because it's like that sacred mirror type of energy, you really challenge yourself, challenge each other naturally, because it's just like a natural, very natural subconscious triggering that happens. I swear, with twin flame connections, it's just like one little thing, and then next thing you know, like a domino effect. Like all of a sudden, all these crazy things are happening. There's all of these worries and concerns. Like the relationship just shifts so freaking quick with twin flame connections. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you see? The universe is like, oh, 9 of Swords in reverse. The universe is saying, listen, this relationship doesn't have to end. It doesn't have to be tumultuous, but both of you in this relationship are going to be challenged to heal, to grow, to understand each other, to recreate yourself. And that's the true nature of this next relationship. It's one of those. It's one of those. It's like, oh my God, the passion I can feel with you guys is almost overwhelming. But at the same time, you know, it can trigger that fight or flight so easily. Truly, it really can. So, any other messages? for group 2. Will it last? Will it last? 7 of Wands wanted to come out. Will it last? Divine Feminine is getting exhausted. That's crazy. We got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So the universe is saying, well, you know, Divine Feminine energy in itself, because it is the womb, it's the center of all creation, it's dark matter, it's prana, prima, whatever you want to call it, cannot be exhausted. But if we don't recharge, what the universe is telling me is you guys have a strong foundation of love built on this relationship, but I do see the masculine energy MIA, and that's the problem here. We have Queen of Wands in reverse that came out, so that's why I was like, well, Divine Feminine is getting exhausted. There's those. And the universe is saying it can't be exhausted, but we do need Divine Masculine energy for it to work. You know, love, it's just not enough. It just isn't in the grander scheme of things. Yeah, we have a tidy house that came out for you guys. And at the bottom of this card, it says clarity and organization. It takes masculine energy. It takes structure. It takes building a solid foundation with your masculine energy for this to work. What I can say, your next romantic love interest is going to be so strong and powerful. You're going to be absolutely magnetized towards this person and vice versa. But, you know, it's challenging because you're going to have to set those boundaries when you need to. You're going to have to do practical things to keep the relationship together. And that's what I don't see. I see two people that have a lot of love for each other, but that also don't want to step on each other's toes, and then that just snowballs. And then if there's like issues that aren't being talked about, you know, and cleared, it's just building up, you know. What I can say for you guys is it has a lot of potential to last, but I feel like this relationship is going to be at least for a year. But it could be like one of those year-long relationships, one and done, teaches you a lot, you grow, you expand, you move on. Or it can be something that, you know, last longer than that. But that's the honest to goodness truth of what came out for you guys. So it's really kind of up to you and your partner whether or not this lasts, you know, like forever. There's a lot of potential for that. But so yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the green stone, your next romantic relationship, and will it last? So the first cards we have under your stone is Inner Peace and To the Sea. Interesting. I'm getting a very chill vibe, a very, very chill vibe, which is very different from the first two piles. A very chill vibe here. We have Inner Peace, we have To the Sea. To the Sea, that's good communication. That's no yelling, screaming, arguing, misunderstandings. It's just like pretty good in the communication department. And Inner Peace, you could see yourself mirroring this person, like you're content with them, they feel like enough, and vice versa. So I feel like the only challenge would be if that is truly enough for you. You know, can you truly settle down with this person? But this relationship isn't going to be super crazy. I'm not picking up on like misunderstandings. This person makes sense. You know, I really feel like the universe is challenging you to see if you're truly ready for this. We got repeating numbers already. We got 2 2s, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 2 of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Devil card that just came up. So I feel like the universe is saying, okay, you want someone that's long-term relationship material? Fine. You want someone that is really going to stick beside you, have communication, they're healthy? Are you truly ready for it, you know? Is there a part of you that wants to feel like your partner would go absolutely crazy over you? You know, it's just kind of like that energy where it's like, your shadow side, I do feel is going to show up here. Like if you get bored, or if you want like that, like if it seems like your partner is nonchalant, that's gonna bother you eventually. It's gonna come up. And the universe is like, okay, you've asked for this. You've asked for a long-term stable connection with someone who really genuinely cares about you. And then you have it here. Are you truly ready for it? Are you truly equipped for it? Is that truly what you want? Because then why are you making this person jealous? Or why are you feeling doubtful of whether or not this person likes you? You know, there's just like this energy, because I feel like this person, you guys have good communication. They're mentally strong, mentally stable as well. So like if someone flirts with you, no one loves that, but they're not going to go feral and intimidate the person and get them out of your face. They're not going to, you know, participate in that unhealthy, you know, romance. They're not going to do that. And it kind of makes you question, like, okay, there was literally a girl or a guy just trying to talk to me. Like, do you not care? And it's not that they don't care. It's just that they trust you. You know, they're emotionally healthy as well. They're emotionally tapped in. They want you to have friends. They want you to have a life outside of them. They don't want to just be up under each other all day, every day. They're not jealous though. They're not getting jealous of you and your life that you have outside of them. This is a very strong divine masculine. We got the Emperor and the Three of Cups. Someone who encourages you to be the best version of yourself. Someone who encourages you to have a life outside of them. Male friends, girlfriends, they don't care. They're not jealous, you know? And that just like gets to you after a certain while. It's like, there's nothing I can do to really get that crazy passion out of you. Like this person, I feel like they have a lot of water in their chart. We got the 2 fish on the inner peace card, which would be like Piscean energy. And then we got the 2 of the sea card, which, you know, she's on a boat. So she's literally on top of, you know, the ocean. So that could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. I feel like this person is just a little bit too chill for you, but at the same time, they're exactly what you've been asking for. So the universe is kind of challenging you, like, is this truly what you want? Is this truly what you're ready for? Because then why are you trying to get some sort of reaction or expecting this person to fly off the deep end because they see you talking to someone else, or because you have male or female friends like that are attractive? They're not freaking out. And, you know, so it just kind of makes you like, oh, that's crazy. This is the second time this happened today. We have the Empress card in reverse. It was in reverse last time too. So you guys are a true pair. 7 of Cups in reverse. They're not looking at anyone else, but you still feel like you're not enough for them. You know, 7 of Cups in reverse, they're not giving you a reason to be suspicious, but you're just naturally suspicious. 10 of Swords in reverse, they're not what you're used to. So this relationship is definitely going to be a challenge. Challenging the older version of yourself, challenging who you are now. We have the Moon card. You don't have anything that has, like, confused you, but you're confused. For an example, you don't have any reason like not to trust them or to feel confused about their feelings. They never hinted that they don't have strong feelings for you. They never, you know, you never see a text message on this person's phone that made you feel away or think away. But at the same time, you do, just because of what they don't do. It's not because of what they do. You feel like they're too chill, you know? You feel like they're too chill, and you're getting heartbroken about this, you guys. For no reason, to be honest. We have the King of Wands. This is a stand-up girl, a stand-up guy, someone who really cares about you. But I feel like it's your own wounding that you haven't addressed that's causing you to be triggered, because there's nothing in this relationship that's happening that's actually triggering you or giving you a reason to doubt them. So will it last? Honestly, I'm gonna pull some cards on that alone, because some of you guys are going to self-sabotage in this relationship. This is everything you've been asking for, and when it's given to you, why are you still choked up? Why are you still clammed up, you know? Why are you still having problems? This is exactly what you asked for, and that's exactly what the universe is, like, you know, trying to show you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Wands. This relationship has all the potential to last. I mean, the Ace and the 9 of Wands makes cycle completion, makes, you know, a relationship that's Ziploc tight. But at the same time, it depends. It depends on if you allow it to. you know? I feel like this is going to be a very challenging relationship, and take it as it resonates. This could be on your person's end. You'd be surprised at what you do once you're in a relationship, because for me personally, the first person I ever dated, they could never love me. It just couldn't happen. It wouldn't happen, couldn't happen. They were just genuinely not built for love. Like they weren't. And so after I got out of that relationship, I'm like, universe, I want someone who absolutely adores me. They're obsessed with me. I got that too, and it was the most soul-sucking experience I've ever experienced in my life. And I realized, you know, I can't have someone who's absolutely like 1000%, it's just me, and I can't have someone on the other end either who doesn't love me at all. And this relationship is kind of challenging you in that way, because it's like you're getting everything that you thought you wanted, but some of you are realizing it's not what you wanted, and some of you guys are self-sabotaging to see it all the way through. So it's 50-50 whether or not it will last, to be honest. Some of you guys, it's not lasting because you're self-sabotaging the relationship, and you know, it's kind of going up in flames. And for some of you, it's not lasting because you're realizing this isn't quite what you wanted either. And after this relationship, which it will be a significant relationship, like at least 9 months of an official relationship, not a situationship, not a, you know, you'll know when this is here, because it'll be official and committed. But some of you guys, it's not lasting because you're realizing this isn't what you wanted, and you're having to go back to the drawing board and manifest truly your proper partner, someone who's balanced. So the card that came out for you, Crown Games, number 8, Crown Games. This one says right use of power. So you're using your power of manifestation, your feminine energy, the ability to be a magnet for what it is that you desire, using it to bring to you the full picture. Not someone who's absolutely obsessed, not someone who's not toxic at all, you know. I personally believe in healthy jealousy. Like, I wouldn't do well with this type of energy personally, just because I don't feel like, you know, I don't want my partner to be jealous, falling off the deep end just because I'm talking to someone. But I also don't want someone who's just like nonchalant, like, I'm not feeling that either. Some of you might be. Honestly, it's 50-50. I feel like at least 9 months with this relationship, that's what it's gonna take to get past the honeymoon phase where you're just in love, getting to enjoy someone new, getting to know them, and getting to the space where things go left a little bit. So for you guys, I get a shorter relationship. I feel like group 1, you know, theirs was a few years at least. Group 2, same thing. And you guys, I'm getting, you know, as far as will it last, a little bit of a shorter time frame with you guys. So if you did feel called to any other pile, definitely check those out. But that's what I have for you, the honest to goodness truth of your next relationship and will it last. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like this video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the Yellowstone. Let's get right into it, okay? Your next relationship and will it last? So the first cards we have under your stone are security, adventure, and by the book. Ooh. I love this energy starting off. I absolutely love it. First of all, by the book lets me know that this is going to be a very foundational relationship. I feel like things are going to be very normal in terms of the way that they start. Like, you don't move too fast, you don't move too slow. So you're not feeling like questioning, like, is this even going to turn into a relationship? But it's also not going too fast where it's like, okay, are we trauma bonding or are we choosing to get to know each other because we genuinely feel attracted to each other? So a very healthy start here. By the book is very kind of normal. You guys are going on dates. It's not just like, oh, we're only hanging out, you know, after hours, certain hours, or we're only hanging out like at each other's houses. I feel like a very by the book type of energy. This is someone who wants to date you. So you're taking them on dates or they're taking you on dates. And then we have security. So immediately kind of getting a very secure energy. You feel very safe with this person. You feel like this person is able to connect with you in a romantic way, but you also feel like this person has built a solid foundation within themselves and their own masculine energy to take care of themselves and to take care of another person. You feel confident that this person can be in a relationship. It's not like, oh my God, you're looking at this person and they have all this stuff that they need to work through, or all these things about them that you just really makes you kind of side-eye the whole thing. It's very much so like, you know, this feels good, this feels right. And then what I absolutely love is the adventures card. So that lets me know it's gonna be fun. Not all too serious, not too much fun, not too much serious, just like the really perfect blend of masculine and feminine energy, perfect blend of fun and seriousness, romance and foundation building, all of that here. So let's see. Oh my God, okay. 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So immediately this relationship is different. Different in a very good way. Different because it's not like, when you're getting in this relationship, you can tell that this isn't just like another disappointment. This is like someone who's serious about dating. They want to be in a relationship. They want to date you. All about the relationship here. Tell me more about the relationship. Oh my God, all the queens are coming up. We got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So a lot of divine feminine energy. Let's see what's happening here. So first of all, we have the Strength card and the Queen of Swords. So like I said, a lot of foundation building, good energy there. Queen of Cups in reverse. And the High Priestess. I feel like with you guys, I feel like the piece missing is the confirmation from this person out of their mouth. But at the same time, we have the Queen of Swords, so that's good communication. But for some reason, okay, I got it. It's too good to be true energy is the energy. We have the High Priestess here, and it's like, even though you have a deep knowing that everything makes sense, you had been waiting for this person, this is the person that you want, the person that you need, there's still doubt that you're enough, or like you feel like this person is going to leave you. They're too fantastic. They like to travel. They're, you know, very emotionally stable. They're physically attractive as well. And it just kind of makes you doubt. Temperance and the Queen of Wands. This person shows you a lot of love, and they do a lot of confirming. But eventually it does become too much. So I would say just be aware of this. You know? Because they look at you like you are a baby, you know, they'll baby you, they'll give you extra attention, they'll give you extra love if you need it. But eventually it's just like, you know, this is not our energy that we're in forever. You know, don't get too used to asking this person for too much, because it will eventually get old, because they're going to question whether or not you're ready for a relationship. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, they're not giving you any reason not to trust them, but some of you are just liking getting babied by this person that you're thinking that's the norm, versus this person just trying to support you in a moment of weakness. And this relationship won't survive off of that kind of dynamic. This is vice versa though. If you see this energy reflected in this person, you really need to get it in check, you know? Like if you see that I don't know, like say you're hanging out with one of your friends and they get a little jealous of that friend for whatever reason. You know, one time you allow them to tag along, right? Just to see the vibe between the two of you, see that you're just friends. But if they start to say, so if you say, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with, oh, okay, yeah, I'll get ready and I'll come too. You know what I mean? Like they'll start to think that's the norm. And this is just an example, but you have to hold that boundary. Like after you show them, this is what it is, you have no reason to, you know, not to trust me, you have no reason to be worried. Don't allow them to keep, you know, pushing that boundary and think it's the norm that whenever you hang out with them, it's the three of you guys, because the friend only signed up for a relationship between the two of you. So again, just an example, but I am seeing like the push of boundaries causing a potential for a self-sabotage. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Empress in reverse. there's a doubt. So first of all, we have so much divine feminine energy here. But there's just like this inner dark feminine Four of Pentacles, like this energy of like feeling like ultimately you're not going to be enough, that could keep you from being able to see this relationship all the way through. We have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the energy that I get here, there's really no reason that this can't be a super long lasting relationship, but you're definitely going to have to know that you're enough and not settle into unhealthy habits, because you'll start to kind of like turn this person off. And like I said, it's vice versa. I'm not gonna take all of those. Will this relationship last? I mean, there's no reason why it can't, but someone, it's giving me the energy of pile 3 a little bit. Like someone asked for this relationship, but they're not fully ready for it. We have Minimus. At the bottom of this card, it says commune with source. So really come together with source. Allow the universe to also, I feel like some of this is rooted in, for some of you, some of this is rooted in the things that were supposed to be lessons. You're looking at them like, oh, this person hurt me, this person hurt me, this person hurt me, instead of taking away, what did you learn from it though? When did you allow them to, when did you allow them to push your boundary, you know? Some of this is from not fully taking what has happened to you in the past as something that did happen for a reason and only holding on to the pain. So you can't get any, like you haven't made any sense of it though. So it's not, it's kind of like that didn't fully get to serve its purpose. And then we have Mosaic. At the bottom of this one, it says, let chance play its role in your life. So open yourself up now to the best case scenario and best case possibility. Some of you guys may be feeling like what you want is never going to come towards you, and already doubting the path here. We have number 10, 11, and 26, gathering around, deep dive, and deep quiet. We got number 11 from the first deck we had here too. So some repeating numbers, 11, 11. 11, 11 is always so like mysterious, because even though it's an opportunity only if you take full advantage of it. Ooh, we even got 11, 11. Forget, in the Four of Wands, you can see you got 2 wands on both sides. So a lot of 11, 11 energy, portal and possibility energy with you guys. Gathering around the power of community. This can really be your new tribe, your people. Deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. I feel like there still needs to be a connecting with yourself and a connecting with spirit, because there's something that you're missing. You know, there's something that has happened to you that you're taking as something that just hurt you, but it wasn't meant to hurt you. It was meant for you to learn something. And if you don't learn that, or you don't observe what you've been through in like an abstract kind of way, you're gonna assume, oh, that person was just a horrible person, versus this is the part in me that allowed them to take advantage, you know? And then we have deep dive, or diving into a task. Honestly, I feel a very strong, challenging energy. Some of you guys are going to finesse yourself out of the love of your life, truly. 5 months or less. This relationship will end for some of you. Some of you are going to fully learn and understand that this person was put into your life because they're a good person, and there's someone that you can have a really strong connection with, and you will allow this person to be that. There's union energy here. Like there's all the possibility for you to marry this person if that's what you want. But I see like some of you, and I'm feeling like at least 30%, I want to say like 40% of you, 5 months or less, this relationship's going to end, because there's just something in you that is like your shadow may be a bit out of control. So definitely, you know, address that and look at your past and try to take away from it what the lesson was. But that's all about your next relationship, a good relationship in its natural essence. Yeah, you can hit me up on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, and that was your pal, you guys. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.